What is happening, boys? I apologize for the loud heater, but it's late at night. It's damn near bedtime, but I can't stop thinking about this thing. I got to at least know what condition this engine's in. So what we're gonna do is do a quick diagnostic, shoot it with some gas, and see if it'll fire. So I haven't even laid a finger on this thing yet. It's been sitting outside for years. The battery's stone dead, so I'm gonna have to use probably the battery out of this one. But yeah, it's been sitting outside for a while, and there's no air filter in it. So that could be interesting. Like, there's nothing in there, but it's pretty snotty. So I guess first thing we're gonna do is take a look and see if there's actually oil in this thing. Let's take a peek. Oh, yes there is. It's full. It's old oil, but it's full, so that's a good sign. Now, to make things easier, I'm going to pull these side panels off. It looks like just a slot screw, and they should like slip out. Alright, I'm going to find a big flat screwdriver, and let's get them out of there. Okay, let's try this guy. It's not actually rusted in there, that's good. Oh cool, you can't take those out and lose them either. I'm not sure how these come off, or it's all one piece maybe. I don't think just the sides come off. So it looks like yeah, that's a bit of a mystery. Okay, let me figure it out, and we'll come back to it. Okay, I think I got it figured out. After you undo both screws on both sides, it looks like there's pegs in here that you just lift up. There we go. That's cool. All one piece. Okay. Now we got access to everything. There's the carb, spark plug on either side. They got different boots, so that must be an aftermarket boot. But no big deal. So it's got oil in it. There's really nothing down in the carb here. This thing's junk. So I'm gonna pull these plugs and let's see if we got spark. Okay, let's get this boot off here. Ooh, that has like, was it? I don't think that's even the right plug. I don't think it's even, yeah, it's reaching the boot. I'm gonna have to look up the specs and see if this is actually the right plug. That's a stubby. So let's pop that out of there and see what we're dealing with here. It's actually pretty clean. All right. Yeah, I don't think that's making very good contact in there the way it feels. But we'll do the other side and hang them something like that. Get a battery hooked up and see if they fire. Okay, this guy has got wiring hanging out. That'll be for the headlights. Pull that off. That's making contact. I don't know, just seems a little sketchy. I'm an NGK guy, so I'm gonna see if there's an NGK equivalent to whatever plug this thing's supposed to take. And that one actually looks pretty good too. Huh. Okay, let's get that back in there. And gotta ground it out on something. That'll work if I can reach the key and look at that at the same time. Okay, we got the boost pack hooked up. Clutch is locked in the starting position. So let's twirl it. Hopefully you can see that. Oh, we got spark there. And man, does that stink. Oh, whew. What the hell was that? Well, one side's got spark. Let's, where the hell's the key? There we go. Let's try that. Bam! We got spark on both sides. Okay, now there's a whole bunch of crap and leaves and rust and everything here. So what I'm gonna do is cover this with my fingers somehow. So I'm gonna blow all this crap away. Okay, by God, I don't know what the hell happened to my booster cables, but I can't find them. So now we just stole the battery out of the first project tractor. So, okay, now I give it a fresh little drink of gas. Let's see what happens now. Oh, I heard a fire, I heard a fire. Yes, yes, yes. Should have seen the crap flying out of that muffler. Woo-hoo! Oh my God, does that smell horrible. I think we shot a mouse out of there. Yes, boys. That is awesome. So, you know what happens now? Tomorrow, it's getting too late now. It was bugging me. I wanted to hear this thing fire. It's 18 horse, horizontally opposed. It's been sitting for, the guy I bought it off of had no clue how long it's been sitting. That's how long it's been. And it just fired right up with a shot of gas, check the plugs. So it's carb job tomorrow, boys. I just couldn't be happier, and I gotta get out of here. This stinks in here. That's terrible. All right, see you tomorrow. Okay, boys, we are back. It's the next day, rainy, crappy day. We are going to tear into this carb and see if I can make a running engine out of this thing. So, off the bat, 3 screws here. This tray's got to go. Then I'll show you how we dig into the rest of the carb. Okay, 3 screws out. This tray's loose. Bring this off. Let's set this up here. Now, this guy has 1, 2, 3, 4 slot screws. And there's a gasket under here you want to be very, very careful with. So when I get to that part, I'll show you, and hopefully we don't wreck that, because I don't have a rebuild kit here. I'm gonna have to order one. All right, we're pulling this last screw out. Let's see. Get that out of there. Okay, let's see if this will pop off. Oh boy, that is delicious in there. Give me a second, I'll show you. Oh wow. Look at that. That's mold. Okay, so we're going to need an extensive cleaning here before we even try to fire this thing. So, yeah, I got to clean out these holes. These are your pilots. Under here is a jet that is buried in slime right now, but when I get to that part, I'll show you. Yeah, this is what gas turns into after many, many years. Green snot. Okay, I'm going to attempt to get this a little cleaned out, and I'll be back. Okay, guys, I was going to attempt to do this with the carb on there, because it can be done, but it's just going to be easier to remove it and do a bench cleaning. So, you got a bolt here, and a bolt here, and one linkage here. Disconnect your fuel pump. Off she comes. So I'm going to get this thing off here and get it onto the bench. All right, boys, we got the carb back on. This line sucked, so I chopped a bit off the end and put it back on. I flushed the lines, of course, get any crap out of there. So it could take a while to prime this line. So I'm going to shoot it up with gas, as usual, and wait for the fuel to come through. Okay, we had some starter issues there. The starter gear wouldn't go back down. So nope. Okay, boys, I figured out the problem. The plastic in the starter decided to explode. And probably rightfully so. It's probably the original stuff. And that jammed up the engine, and she no turn. But the engine's fine. It's just the starter. So I'm going to end this video here. I just ordered this. Should be here in a couple days. It's probably best to replace this anyway. Plastic gets brittle when it gets old. And we'll replace the starter assembly, and we'll pick up where we left off.